If by chance you had a vote for the U.S. election, who would you guys vote for, Trump or Harris? If they had a U.S. vote, who would they vote for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Say you.
It's a hard vote for me because
Let's say we had a chance to vote in the U.S. election. Who would you vote for or lean towards, Trump or Harris? What's going on? This is D.A. Bourne. Welcome to Breaking Mediocrity. I'm collaborating also with Born with Purpose. So I'm doing a series called If Canadians Had a U.S. Vote. So I'm going around different parts of Ontario, and I'm starting with York University and talking to the Gen Z crowd to see if they had a U.S. vote, who would they vote for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Now, Toronto is a very liberal, woke city. They have their views, and I'm kind of seeing where they're gonna lean towards. I may get some surprises, I may not, but this will be a non-biased video. You know where I stand already, but this will be a non-biased video to see where Gen Z's, where their thoughts are, and what would they do if they had a U.S. vote. So hope you enjoyed the video. Check it out. Let's go. Hi. What's Hey, what's your name?
I'm Ella.
Ella?
I'm Kim.
Okay. I'm David. Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's still happen to see if if we had a U.S. vote, who would you vote for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why would you vote for Kamala?
I enjoy reproductive rights.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that important to you as if you were to have a vote?
I think civil liberties are important. I think if the conservatives want low impact small government, what they should do is leave individual options up to voters.
Okay. So you're definitely pro-choice. Okay. All right. What about you?
Same. I vote for Kamala Harris.
Okay. And your reasons?
The same things. Also, just when it comes to my morals and character, I align more with the views of Kamala Harris for sure.
Okay.
And it's not really even a thought to me. And I think that having control over your own body is very important, and also just equal rights for everybody.
Okay.
And making sure that everyone's safe and on the same page is really important to me.
Hey, what's your name?
my name is Raghav.
Raghav. Nice to meet you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
nice to meet you.
I'm asking Gen Z Canadians, if they had a U.S. vote, who would they vote for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? What say you?
It's a hard vote for me because Donald Trump in his past career has done some controversial things, but there are some new changes that Kamala Harris intends to bring that I'm not sure U.S. citizens are used to, and it might not be in the best. It might not be the best for them. But because I know Donald Trump has been in the president's, like he has been the president already once, and he's learned, I guess, from some of the things he did. So he might be better this time. Whereas Kamala, I don't know much about. So my personal vote would go to Donald Trump. But yeah, that'd be my opinion.
Okay. What do you think is Donald Trump's strongest points? I know you say you don't check it out a whole lot, but what do you think would be his strongest attributes to the U.S.? Because in a way, whoever gets into power there kind of affects us in a way.
Yeah.
So
I've seen some interviews of Donald Trump with Elon Musk, let's say, and some other people.
Yeah.
So I know he's really for further advancements in technology and businesses, which I think is something that Canada lacks. And in Canada, we have less production, less labor, and a lot of things are not as good. Whereas US is like the American dream, where you have it's a lot more production, economic opportunities. And Donald Trump, if he advances them further, we're only going to benefit from that, even as Canadians and even as American people. So it'd be good for employment rates and just more technology for the human race, I guess. Whereas Kamala, I know a lot of business owners do not like her, I guess, especially like Elon Musk, because she would cause a lot of restrictions that would slow down the growth. And I'm not totally aware of her policies, but at least from what I've heard, I don't think she's very pro business, I guess, maybe. So because of that, I would support Donald Trump, but I might be wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just curious. What's your major? What are you studying here?
BCom.
BCom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a business major.
I can see the connection in terms of your answers and stuff. Where
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it, man. It's you sound knowledgeable to me, so I appreciate.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I know you guys have been checking the U.S. politics and stuff. If by chance you had a vote for the U.S. election, who would you guys vote for, Trump or Harris?
Neither.
Neither.
Absolutely neither.
How come? How come?
I don't think either would help anything.
Okay.
I think they're both the same side of a different coin. Like it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I have no idea about that.
No idea.
No, I literally don't keep up with the news.
Because sometimes the winner of the election affects how.
The rest of the world. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Neither.
I'm too busy.
What about you? What about you?
I don't know enough to have like an actual like opinion about it. I think
Okay. Be honest. Be honest.
I think between the two options, I don't know how. Like I think the reputation of like Donald Trump is not good for like most places of the world besides like his followers and that kind of stuff. So I think like I haven't heard enough negative about like Kamala Harris to like think of like okay, like I don't want either of them. I just don't know. I'm like, lucky to be in Canada, I guess.
Well, that's fair. That's fair because they are two very polarizing characters, and
Polarizing is a great way to put it.
yeah, and this is why I'm going around now asking Gen Zs because especially with, smart university students, you guys do have a say on what takes place in the future of Canada and the U.S. So, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys' opinion though. All right, okay, thank you. All right, so what's your name?
My name's Lou.
I'm Rowan.
If we had a chance to vote in the U.S. election, who would you vote for or lean towards, Trump or Harris? Let's start with you.
Harris.
Harris, and why would you say Harris?
I would say Harris because I think that she would be the only patriotic choice for the U.S. against Donald Trump.
Well, I know that some would say that she hasn't been very truthful in terms of her race and also in terms of not getting voted in as VP. I don't know. Do you have any opinions on that in terms of like why would you lean more towards Harris than Trump?
Because I genuinely feel like if Trump got in, that the economics surrounding the world would be worse off. And no, I don't believe that Harris lied about her race or anything like that either. It's just my personal opinion. So
Okay, I respect that. And Luke, that's your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who would you lean towards, Trump or Harris?
I just think we're cooked in general. It doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah.
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 Both of them are kind of ass in their own special ways.
Mhm.
So like, I guess only reason I'm not really feeling Harris is because she doesn't seem like a real person. But that's because usually Democrats are not real. Like the Democrat politicians are not real people. They usually they'll like change their accent when they're in Atlanta versus New York. Like, bro, just not authentic. But on Trump's side, I think the problem with him is he's kind of like a YouTuber. Like he'll say some shit just to appease his fans, So it's like both of them will cause like the social unrest is high no matter who wins.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're both gonna do the same things in government. It's not like anything that they're promising isn't gonna come to reality. Everything that they argue on stage or on their
Debate.
debates, yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's not.
like none of it truly is gonna matter to the people at the end of the day. Like
So kind of like in the U.S., how they have the Democrats back and forth, the Republicans, kind of like here with the conservatives, liberals, how they go back and forth, and yeah.
well, Canadian liberals and conservatives are not the same. You can't you can't. It's like comparing apples to oranges. It's just not the same type of issue. You know,
Yeah.
like you could be like if you're a Republican in the USA, you're probably more right wing than a conservative in Canada. But if you're a Democrat in the USA, you're probably more left wing than a liberal in Canada. So it's not, and our politics is so different because our what's happening in our country is so different, right? So in Canada, it's probably worth it voting, right? Now I'm American, by the way. I was born in
okay.
the USA,
All right, okay.
so I can vote.
Yeah.
I just refuse to,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
It's like what's the point,
Mhm.
right? There is no benefit. It's like, why would you contribute to madness, right? If you're really trying to be, if you're trying to really help people, use your right to vote to help people, you're gonna want to vote something that's beneficial to the whole country, right? Well, I believe that neither of them are beneficial to the country, so why should I vote?
Yeah. Well, I know. There's a lot of people that have been saying that they're probably not going to vote this year just based on they don't. There's not a candidate that they like. So.
Oh, by the way, another thing that I noticed, by the way,
Mhm.
if you say don't vote, right? You know what people will do? People will say, "Oh, so you just want the other side that they presume is bad to win, because if you don't vote, then you're actually hurting people." It's like you're saying if you don't vote for me, like my side, that's what they're really saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, that's also just that's also still a stupid and selfish thing to say. It's like, look, at the end of the day, right? Not voting is essentially saying, I don't want any part in this bullshit, right?
U.S. elections not too far away. We're here in Canada, and I'm just wondering if you had a U.S. vote, who would you vote for, Trump or Harris?
Probably Harris, but at the same time, both can. Well, Harris has her problems. Trump has way more problems. But yeah, probably Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is what would lean you more towards Harris and Trump?
Just those common things of like women having the right for an abortion. More kind of progressive economic policies. Yeah.
Okay. What didn't you like about Trump when he was in power a few years back? What didn't you like about him?
I would say I hated how he was just kind of serving the rich all the time. It seemed with like tax plans that benefited like estate owners and whatnot, and along with just being a horrible person with many like racist remarks. Apparently he was denying people of housing, black people of housing in his Trump hotels, and like he just is a racist pig. And like I mean, I'm always against those types of people. So.
Well, I mean, I've heard mixed reviews. Some say he's not racist, some say he is. But based on whoever wins, who do you think would connect more with our prime minister?
With our prime minister, Trudeau, definitely Kamala would. They're very similar in ideology. There's definitely good and bad with that. But yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate your time and your answers. I greatly respect your opinion. All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not too educated though on
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? Everyone who votes, they all have their own opinion. So, if you did have a U.S. vote, who would you vote for?
I guess. Thank you. I would vote probably for Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Just watching the debates. I did watch the debate with Donald Trump on and off, but I feel like he was avoiding some of the questions.
Okay.
And overall, I think that I agree with most of the things that Kamala agrees with as well.
Okay. What are the main things that you would?
I mean, well, looking at Donald Trump, right? I think that there's some comments that he says that are kind of hateful towards groups of people, and I feel like as a leader of a country, they shouldn't really be making those comments, such as they're eating the cats, they're eating the dog,
Yeah.
you know? And I just feel like Kamala just kept it real. She was very straightforward, and one of the main things is that she's doing it for the people. So I think that I would vote for her.
Okay. Now, American family.
I do actually. I'm not too close with them, but
Okay.
yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. No, I was just trying to figure out who would you think they would lean towards in terms of.
You know what? I have some family. I think most would vote for Kamala, but I do have some family members who do like Trump, and that's fine, I guess. But you know, everyone has their own opinions, and everyone's in a different state, right? So whatever benefits them, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your opinions and your answering my questions and taking the time. So,
Yes.
what's your name again?
Nayla.
Nayla?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
I'm,
If I give you this flyer and you come to our service, I'll do your
what service you have? Church?
Yeah.
First Love Church?
Yeah, will you come? If you're there, I'm doing this interview for you.
6th of October. That's Sunday? Yeah. Okay. I know I'm in church as well. If I can try to make it, I will. But,
So you won't make it.
Huh?
You won't make it.
I am in church as well.
That's
So,
good.
yeah.
But you still don't have to do it.
Yeah. But,
It was really nice meeting you, though.
all right. Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. Take care. All right, so there you have it. Now, I'm not too surprised by the results, but you know what? It was overwhelmingly left wing. But like I said, I'm not surprised. This is Toronto, and these are Gen Zs we're talking about. But you know what? I want to know your thoughts, especially if you're a Gen Z. I want to know your thoughts. Who you're voting for, Trump or Harris? All right. Doesn't matter if you're Canadian or American. Tell me if you're Canadian. If you had a U.S. vote, who would you vote for, Trump or Harris? If you're American and you're watching this and you're Gen Z, drop it in the comments. Let me know, Trump or Harris. Give me your thoughts on this video. Like, share, and subscribe to Breaking Mediocrity. Or if you're watching from Born with Purpose, check that out as well. This is DA. Until next time, God bless. I am out. Peace.